Not like this, dude.
Not like this. Speaking of not like this, so not like this is a phrase that is very common in our friend group, and basically, it's very self-explanatory. When something happens and you want to say not like this, that's a not like this moment. You know.
Yeah.
I hit it up in the Twitch chat.
Oh my god.
I feel is more
So, for instance, when you're playing Heroes of the Storm in Bronze, and and you can clearly push the bottom keep,
God,
but entire team pings boss and goes to boss. It's just like, not like this, please.
same idea with there's that one picture that I've seen a while ago, and it's literally like GIF of Zed with fidget spinners, and it's like it's like his score is like 0-15-2. It's okay, I can still carry. I'm Challenger Smurf.
And by GIF,
That's
do you mean a
also-
GIF?
Say GIF.
Wait, what the? Who says GIF?
Amber does, apparently.
Yeah.
Damn.
What would ever
They-
lead you to bastardize a perfectly acceptable term like that?
To be fair, like,
I'd prefer GIF
There's-
over GIF. Damn.
I mean, like, GIF is not wrong, whereas GIF and GIF can't be wrong.
No.
Yeah, but GIF isn't wrong. That's where you're mistaken.
I just think of G.I. Joe every time you say it. Like,
True. All right, so
G.I. Joe
Speaking of
and,
not
and
like
his
this.
bastardized brother G.I. Jiff. G.I. Jeff.
going into the 21st
I'm gonna
century.
name my first child G.I. Jeff.
Holy shit! Spelled with the GIF.
Anyways.
Okay, speaking of not like this, I wanted to ask everybody what if they've had a not like this moment this week, or everyone. I know you've all had disappointing lives. So, what is the most not like this moment of this past week?
I have mine
dude,
already.
it's a Tuesday.
I know it's a Tuesday. Calm down. No, so the other day, so the other day, probably like it was last weekend. I had Taco Bell as I am one to do. And I already told you this guy's story,
Oh God!
but literally ripped my hopes and dreams. So I had Taco Bell, and I woke up in the middle of the night with
Pretty bad.
pretty bad diarrhea.
Oh.
Taco Bell is one to give you. And so I'm like, oh, it's 2 a.m. I'll be able to go into the bathroom, walk out in the hallway, someone's in the bathroom, and I look in there, and I'm just like, look down at my stomach, look at the bathroom, look down at my stomach, and I'm just like, not like this, I gotta go.
No.
Please.
Ew.
And I was like, literally debating on like grabbing a trash bag and just shitting in it.
Okay.
It was that bad.
Without giving me detail, please, without giving me detail, did this story end good or bad for you?
Oh, great.
Okay. Wait.
No matter
Did it really have to be that?
no matter how it ends, it's gonna end great because
That's not true. What if you decide to go back to bed and give up?
I mean, at some point I'll still take a dump, and at some point that dump will be great.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Can we
Alright,
stop
let's
talking about you
move on.
taking-
Amber,
Moving on, Amber, what's your not like this moment this week?
Okay, it wasn't this week, so it was like the weekend of last week. So it was Father's Day, and I was like, okay, let's go get my dad a cake. And I went to the grocery store, and I was just like, oh, okay, I got a nice cake, and I walked out, and then like I just heard thunder, and I was like, oh no. And then you just hear like like, you know when you get like those like sneezes that when you like have one, like you feel like 5 more coming?
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, it's like that, but thunder. Like it just like it was thunder like
How
once
loud
every
are
20
you?
seconds.
What the fuck?
Oh no.
And
Literally.
like you see lightning like strike super close to you, and like literally like you're just like, oh, here's the thunder, and then like as I walk out, it just started like freaking pouring, like, and
Not like this.
It was
And
at
I
that
was-
moment Amber knew he fucked up.
basically, and then like it just started like pouring really, really hard, and like on the way home, like I was just like, holy crap, and then my dress got drenched, and I was wearing Toms, so my shoes, whenever I like walked, it just made a weird sloshing noise. And yeah, I got home and I was just like, hey, I'm back. And my mom was like, what happened? And I was just like, I got dad cake. And
I'll be honest,
And-
I didn't think that was gonna be your story.
yeah.
I thought your not like this moment would have been that time when you Snapchatted me about your mom.
Oh yeah. But that wasn't last week though.
I don't know, but it
Okay.
was so
we can
funny.
use that. We can use that for the next week. You can do a throwback Tuesday.
Throwback to Amber's Snapchats with her mom. God damn.
Oh my god. My mother is savage at the most unexpected
What
moment.
the fuck?
Alright, we'll talk about that next week. Reza, what was
Yeah.
your not like this moment?
So Austin was present for mine.
Oh god.
He knows where I'm going with this. So we were playing Heroes of the Storm. You know, I think we were playing Team League. I think we were probably doing ranked. So
Most likely.
we're in this game, and we're trying to do our best. You know, sometimes teammates can be rough, but you always want to be positive with your teammates. You want to kind of keep the scaffolding of like team morale kind of well structured, well oiled, so that you guys don't have like your teammates don't have a mental breakdown.
Yeah,
They
guys,
want to power
you gotta-
through. They
You
don't
gotta
give
just, just lube them up a little bit, you know?
up.
A little bit. It's more like
Well oiled, as Reza would
full of
say.
lube.
Yeah, well
That we
oiled,
need.
well oiled scaffolding, the best kind.
Well,
Just so you guys can support each other and forgive each other for mistakes and stuff. But we were playing, and our Artanis, who's like a tank frontline hero, and for those of you unfamiliar with Heroes of the Storm, a lot of times you're like kind of tanky, really beefy frontline hero will be like your primary engage. So they choose which fights you can take, and they're going to be the ones starting a lot of these team fights. So they're pretty important in determining when you can take which fights to take. So he's doing all right, and then he keeps like DCing, like disconnecting.
Oh god,
And then
I
he's like
remember.
he's gone for like several minutes at a time, and it's so hard because in Heroes of the Storm it replaces your character if they disconnect with an AI, and it just like Artanis bot, and it'll kind of play according to the AI scripts, which is better than having them sit at fountain like they would in like League of Legends or something. But obviously they're not really if you're playing at a high level, they're not going to be anywhere near like competent. So we're playing this game, and we are backing off because we see that enemy team rotating down to the bottom lane, and our fucking Artanis bot just jumps in complete man mode and like engages 1v5 while none of us are there. And it's like, what the fuck, dude? And we try to go in and save him because of poor decisions. We try to go in and save him. We don't cut our losses, and like we end up all getting absolutely destroyed in this team fight. And so our I think we had a Valera at the time, and she's like, man, this is tough having our Tannis bot, sad face. And then I replied to her like, yeah, man, dude, this sucks. And then our Tannis replies in chat, guys, I've been back for 5 minutes. I'm like, oh, fuck! Not like this. No, the scaffolding just
We're
got like
completely
boiled up with kerosene and fucking lit up with explosives.
we literally just like shit on this guy because we thought he was gone, and he's like, I've been here the whole time.
I'm like, no, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be a shitty person. And like the
Oh
rest of the
my
game,
God.
everyone was just silent, like, fuck. How do you come back from that, dude?
You don't.
You don't.
You just take it.
You
just
take-
take the
you
L.
just take the
L
loss,
like
yeah.
fucking Sky did.
Oh, Jesus.
That was a good game though. I had a lot of fun in that game. I don't remember what I was playing, but it
Feel
was
bad
funny.
for Artanis.
Dude, yeah. This man is just trying to live his life and be completely
Just trying to have a
shit on
good
him.
time, but no, Reza is like
He's a shooting star, shooting through the sky like a tiger.
Man. But anyways, unless you guys have any last comments, I think this will